Hey everybody, welcome back to Tommy's Tesla Tech and Travel. We're finally getting back to our great Southern Arizona pizza crawl. We took a hiatus there for a while, mostly because we're really busy with work. Then you have parts of your body removed that allowed you to eat oily and spicy and greasy foods. So we're back at it. So now I'm here to torture my wife with this type of food. But actually, we're at a place that you suggested to me recently, or originally. How did you hear about this place originally?
I want to say it was on Facebook, and they shared the pickle pizza.
Okay, and you thought of me.
And I thought of you.
I love dill pickles for those of you playing at home. And I thought about it too. I was like, yeah, okay, we got to get back on there. So we literally had talked about some pizza places we wanted to try, and that was on top of our list. And I'm not exaggerating, like the next day or two, we were talking about it again on the couch after we got back home from the hospital. And I received a message being like, hey, come try this out. So here we are. We're here to finally try it out. It's called Ciao Pizza. And I don't know a whole lot about them because you're the one that kind of hit me to them. But from what I understand, they started off as a food truck. And they built kind of like a cult following a little bit. And now they have a brick and mortar over here in Tucson, Arizona off of Fort Lowell Road and Dodge. And in here's also a great place called the Tucson Hop Shop. They have it's a place to come in for like craft brew stuff. I've been here before. Our friend, I just mentioned him in the last video we made, Paul Paczynski. He is a musician and he plays a lot of those like small venue places like that. And that's where I've been here before to see him. Definitely wasn't a pizza place here before. So they are relatively newer to the area, I believe. And I looked at their menu after they reached out to me. This menu was designed for me. I am super excited to try one of their pizzas, specifically called the Snake Bite, which got jalapeno on there, cream cheese, cheddar, and a chipotle raspberry jam. Oh, they won my heart. Something I don't think you can really try at this point, possibly. But we're going to get them a couple pizzas, I believe. The other one is they do have the Big Deal, which is a dill pickle inspired pizza, which I really like, but I don't know if we're going to try that one today. So I figured we get, because we usually do our controls off of either Peter Piper, wrong pizza place, off of pepperoni pizzas or cheese pizzas.
Right.
So I figured we'd do the Snake Bite and one or the other, whichever one you prefer, and see what else they have to offer. I can't really wait to try them. We are here a little bit early. That's how excited we are. So it actually doesn't open for like another 20 minutes, but you know what? We're both moving slow. It's been a busy couple weeks. We probably need the extra time just to get out of the car. All right, guys, let's go check out Ciao Pizza. I almost forgot to say something. So even though they called and said, hey, come on down here, one thing that we kind of do with all of our pizza stops is we want to make sure these remain unbiased and are real opinions and real reviews. So we make sure we do pay for all the food that we try that you see on this channel. So they invited us out here, but we're picking up the tab here so that way we can give you guys our honest opinion. And I can tell you from the pictures right now, I'm going to be a little bit biased because those pictures look great. So I cannot wait to try this. So Ciao Pizza is located right here in Arts Village. It's this great little like artisan crafts area where they got some great salons, they got tattoo shops, they got a hops and barley shop for those of you in the hobby of creating your own beer at home. I mean, there's really something for everyone here. And it's just really cool aesthetics too. You can tell it's old shipping containers that they reformatted and redesigned for these nice brick and mortar spots for these artisans and restaurants. Right off the bat, I'm excited because they had something I love and I've been thinking about buying. I just haven't done it yet. That's hot honey. If you haven't put hot honey on like a pepperoni pizza or meatball pizza in this case, you're missing out. So what we decided to order today was their famous Snake Bite, which I can't wait to try. And instead of going with like a traditional pepperoni or margarita, Dana decided we're going to try a meatball called Mima's Meatball. I'm excited for that one too because it's kind of like a pepperoni, it's just less greasy.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to try that, and I think this hot honey is going to go perfect with it. So yeah, now it's waiting for our food. Let's see how long it takes. First and foremost, I always like to check, especially these artisanal pizzas, is the undercarriage. Oh my gosh, look how perfectly charred that is. That's because they're using a really high temp wood fire oven. That looks phenomenal. I'll try to get some video of that before we leave. So the undercarriage looks fantastic. Now, let's try it. So for starters, I can say right now, it is extremely light and airy, which is awesome. So you can tell that dough has actually been like marinating, like fermenting over a long time. I'm assuming 1 to 2 days. Talking to the staff, I found out it actually only ferments for 4 hours. They make it fresh every day. My face was red. All right, bottoms up. There's 2 times in my life where I was absolutely sure about what I was doing. The day I proposed to Dana, and as soon as I took this first bite. This pizza is phenomenal. It's something about that mixture of the jalapenos, and they use like the fresh green jalapenos, which don't have as much kick, but have just enough kick.
Right.
Along with that cream cheese, and that bacon, and just that sweetness from that jam. This might be a perfect pizza as far as like someone with my taste, where I like a little bit of spicy and sweet. The crust though, and we always talk about who has the best crust. I haven't gotten to that part of it yet, but this is so airy and light. This is really good. All right, let me take some more bites and we'll get back to you. So one thing I wasn't expecting is they actually used that chipotle raspberry jam as the complete like base of it as the sauce. I thought they were just gonna add as the compliment on top, like it's a light pizza. But that crust there, I mean, look how easy that tears apart, the gluten, the chewiness, the stretchiness. This is really good. I'm actually anxious to try some other ones. I want to try that big deal. We might get some take home. Let me just watch that as it opens up and tears. It's so airy. I will say, it's definitely not as spicy as I thought it was going to be. Truth be told, the Mike's Hot Honey is way spicier than the snake bite pizza, but it's the right amount of heat. I think sometimes when people design a pizza that's supposed to be spicy or hot, they forget to make it actually delicious and good too, and they focus on the heat. This is a combination of the heat and flavor profiles. This is really good. Next up, I'm about to try this meatball one. And the meatball has some shredded basil on there, and I'm assuming it's house-cooked meatball. Is that ricotta cheese I see? Mm-hmm. It's okay. I'm really excited to try this. Okay, first bite. See, I like to try this one. I get to actually try their sauce that comes with the pizza that they make in-house. And I like it because I definitely get the flavor from the sauce that's on there, as you see right here on the edge. But it doesn't overpower the true star of the show, which is that meatball, that ricotta cheese, and that mozzarella blended with the basil. Every single flavor is definitely there for me to actually taste without being hidden or overpowered by anything else. It's like one thing I'll say about the steak bite, I didn't really taste the bacon a whole lot because the jalapeno and the cream cheese kind of overpowered it. But I get the aftertaste of the bacon, which is a nice follow-up. This one, I get everything in one bite. So, if I'm scoring these, I'm going to say the snake bite, I'm going to give a solid 8.5 to. Mm-hmm. Only reason it's not a full 10 is I don't think I can eat a whole one in one sitting because these are kind of like personal style pizzas. Yours, I'm going to give it also an 8.5 because I think it's really, really good. I'll subscribe it. I'm going to give the crust though a solid 9.5. I really love the dough.
Yeah, the crust is really good.
It's really, really good. And yours is perfectly charred as well. Awesome. Oh, so good. We're going to eat some more food. We'll be back in a minute.
The toppings are well balanced. Not one thing overpowers the other, so.
It's those flavor profiles. Each item tells its own little story, which I really appreciate. Oof. We might have to get another pizza to go home too. I want to try more. If you were to look at our plates right now, you would see we both enjoyed this. What's your pros and cons to the pizza from your perspective?
I don't think I could find any cons. It's a solid pizza. Like, it's a good pizza, good amount of toppings. Like, I don't feel it's overpriced. The crust was pretty good. Crust is really good.
The quality of the toppings you get too justifies the price as well.
Yeah.
Basically, they're essentially $15 pizza, personal pizza, and they come with 6 slices. We each ate, well, I ate 4, you ate 2. Because I had 3 of my own and 1 of yours to try it. Mm-hmm. Because it is airy and it's light, so I feel like I could probably eat this whole thing. It'll probably take a little while for it to actually set in my stomach to say I'm full.
Right.
But the flavor profile's there. Yours is really good. I'm really anxious to try that dill pickle one now. And looking at the menu, there's literally nothing on here I don't want to try. I really want to try everything on this menu. So we're definitely going to be back. So I just want to say thank you Ciao Down for inviting us out and letting us abide in your pizza. This was a phenomenal experience. Probably going to head back in and get some boxes for the last couple pieces because as much as we wanted to, between you recovering from surgery and me having a little bit of plans in here in a little bit, we couldn't finish the whole things today. But take another ride with us soon because the pizza crawl is back. We're actually working on our own recipes to share with you guys now. She's working on the dough, I'm working on the other stuff. That's what happens when you marry a baker. All right, guys, thanks for taking another ride with us. Let's take another ride again soon. And if you're in the Tucson area, make sure you stop by Ciao Down Pizza here off of Dodge and Fort Lowell. All right, you guys have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye, everybody.